Hey guys, I'm Rob Robillard, and today we're going to talk about mounting a headboard to the wall. 4 steps. Headboards today, the fabric ones and the custom ones, they're tall and big and they're floppy. You cannot sit against them watching TV or lean up and sit in bed to read, and it's frustrating. Attaching the headboard to the wall with hidden interlocking fasteners creates a cool floating effect. And once the headboard is mounted, the bed simply slides and pushes up against it. The goal is when you push the bed in place, the two look like one complete unit. Not only looks great, it's solid and secure, and you can sit up and lean back at will. There are several types of hardware parts that you can purchase for flush mounting a headboard on a wall. Many hardware stores sell things called interlocking flush mount brackets, Z-clips, or for heavier objects, you might want to consider an interlocking cleat, often referred to as a French cleat. You can make it out of plywood and span some studs. Step number 1 is locating the headboard on the wall. First, position the headboard on top of the bed, push it up against the wall, and for visual reference, use the bed and the headboard to align everything. It's a great visual reference. Once you've got that in place, you want to put the bottom edge of the headboard a few inches below the mattress so you don't see any wall and it presents as one piece. You want to mark the bottom edge of the headboard and the left and right. You can use a 4-foot level to transfer your lines, and you also want to locate your center line on the headboard location. Step number 2, measure for interlocking mounting hangers, whatever you choose. You want to lay the headboard down, backside up on the bed, push it back, and locate the center line of the headboard. Now you have 2 reference marks you can use, as well as the bottom line. Consider using blue tape if the fabric is dark and you can't see your pencil lines. The next step is to examine the headboard for solid backing, solid wood, so that you can attach a fastener to. And every headboard is different, so you're going to use this to locate your hanger locations. Step number 3 is mounting the hangers. You want to locate wall studs on the wall as well, and if possible, try to figure out where you can mount on your headboard and hit a wall stud. This may not work depending on where the solid backing is and where the wall studs are. But if possible, use wall studs. If not, you might have to consider using wall anchors, or in some situations you span plywood across several studs and mount to that, or a French cleat. The location of wall studs will influence your decision, as well as where you mount your fasteners to. So take some time to try to lay it out correctly and try to line that stuff up. For larger, really heavy headboards, use a 3rd or 4th mounting fastener, or again, a French cleat. And that's to help distribute and carry that weight and keep it on that wall. So you want to measure and mark for the placement of your hardware on the back of the headboard, and then transfer those marks onto the wall. Because the mounting fasteners interlock with each other, they should be installed at the same spacing heights on the wall as on the headboard. And use a tape measure to confirm that. They should be exactly the same because they interlock. The headboard fasteners will be mounted facing down because they slide down into the facing up wall fasteners because they interlock. Tip here, use the headboard's bottom line that you made, that reference line, to help make the measurements and transfer measurements. Ensure that you're in the correct locations. Step number 4 is installing the headboard. You slide the head, you hold it against the wall and slide it down on the wall onto the mounts and into place. If you need to adjust, raise or lower the headboard, try to make the adjustments on one or the other, either the wall or the headboard. Once you're satisfied with the fit and the finish, slide it in place, lock it in place, and push the bed up against the headboard. Sit back and relax. I'm Rob Robillard. We'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.